You know, everything we go through in life is not to break us, but it's to make us stronger. You know what I'm saying? If there's no pain, there's no gain. If you never go through nothing, you can't get through to something. You can't get to the next level. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's important that you keep a open mind, an open heart. Don't allow nobody to make you bitter. Don't allow nobody to make you cold. You know what you've been through. You don't let nobody talk you out of your faith of what God done for you. You know, you was the one that went through it to get to it. You was the one that overcome. Make no mistake about that. You know, so it's like if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it. You know, you got to watch how you treat people. You got to watch the company you keep. It ain't it ain't what you do, is how you do it. And it's important to love yourself. It's important to check yourself. It's important to make sure that you're mindful of your day-to-day routine. It's okay when you don't have the answer, or when you just don't know what tomorrow is gonna bring. When tomorrow comes, you deal with tomorrow. But yesterday is gone. So you don't let nobody hold you to what you did yesterday. You don't let nobody hold you to your past. You don't let nobody keep you under the influence of doubt, under the influence of fear. You shall overcome. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. That's a true statement. So you know what God looked like in your life. You know when you was down, when you was out. You know when you didn't know how you was gonna get out, that God always showed up and showed out. So you got a lot to be thankful for. It ain't always easy conquering pain. It ain't always easy walking through shame when you got people picking and poking at you while you walking. You know, they mean mugging you, they hitting you with the cold stares. It's not always easy, but I want you to understand something. You are pressure because you make it look easy. And people don't understand how they are attacking you, and they don't understand how you feel about their attacks. But God knows. So that's why you get stronger. That's why you uh, um, um, become bigger, to where you can handle the next giant. You can handle the next devil. You won't be overcome by evil, but we have to be able to conquer the pain, even though that pain don't feel good, even though it hurts. We have to be able to keep on stepping. We can't let no one turn us away from the faith that we know to be true. We can't let no one talk us away from what we stand for what we believe, you know? And if you just keep on focusing, if you just keep on doing what God put you here to do, then soon people will see what they tried to ignore, how they tried to distort you, they tried to they tried to assassinate your character. People will see you for who you are. People will know that you're a child of the Most High. If you keep doing what you're doing, if you keep overcoming, if you keep conquering the giants, if you keep focusing, you don't let your heart turn cold, and you keep on showing up in love. You know what I'm saying? You understand the bigger picture. You know you're not against human beings, but you know you're against principalities, evil forces, and dark rulers. You know that the fight is against you and God is for you. So you're not allowing the evil to overcome you by distorting your mind to where you forgetting what side you on. You forgetting how to fight. You forgetting what you signed up for. What you signed up for was a better life, a life to be more abundant. You know what I mean? But it's painful when you're trying to help the same people that's trying to kill you. It's painful when God is telling you to bless somebody that don't want to bless you. or don't never say thank you. They never acknowledge you. They always got their hand out for more. It's painful. So walking this righteous walk, walking this narrow path, we're going to have some ups, we're going to have some downs, we're going to fall down, we're going to get back up. But we don't forget that God is always faithful. We don't forget to show those mercy that are less fortunate than you are. You know, we don't go around abusing people, beating up on people because they can't see what God is telling them through us. You know, it is frustrating when you trying to tell them, but they don't want to hear from you. That's all right. You keep standing. You see what I'm saying? You keep living for the Most High. You keep doing what He put you here to do. You know, that's what you do. You keep moving. You keep on speaking life. You keep on looking at the bigger picture and keep telling yourself this too should come to pass. See, people are upset because you keep overcoming. God keep on opening doors for you, and that you're not in the grave that they left you in. You know what I'm saying? They keep trying to envy you. They keep trying to hate on you. They keep trying to tear you down, but you still are able to overcome. What's up? What's up? What's up? What it do? What it do? You still are able. So this is another day that the Lord has made. What's going on? You still are able to keep climbing. You still are able to reach new heights. You see, because, you know, let me tell you something. When you doing what God has put you on this earth to do, that's all right. It's all right if you fall, long as you get back up. You know what I'm saying? It may seem like it's taking a long time, or your blessings being delayed, or you're not where you should be, but God know what He doing. God know what He doing. Everything happens for a reason, and your time will come at the right time. What God got for you, can't nobody take that away from you. It's all about giving. It's all about giving, and it's all about giving. It's not about storing treasures for yourself. SP Gamer, what's up? What's up? You know, it's not all about me, myself, and I. You know, you'll find yourself feeling better when you begin to give, when you begin to help, when you begin to feel the pain of others around you and you want to do something about it. You'll find yourself feeling better. But then that's how you know you've been chosen, because you begin to feel people and you don't want to. You begin to, you know, it's spiritual. You know what I mean? It's not physical, it's spiritual. You can feel the presence of evil, but then you show mercy and grace because they know not. They are unaware that they are being used. You see what I'm saying? So you don't really indulge and you say don't fall into emotional sadness, get up and do something. That's right. You know, you are unaware, they are unaware that they are being used by evil. They are unaware that they are being hijacked. So when you feel, when you can feel how they feel, then that's a blessing, because they can't really feel how you feel. That's why it seems like it's always falling on you. You're always the one to help people. You're always the one that people come and dump on. It is just like you want to mind your business. You want to be left alone. But then that's what God put you here for. So you don't want to ignore that. You don't want to walk away from your calling. You don't want to walk away from your purpose because it's painful, because it hurt. You don't want to walk away from your purpose or your calling because the pain is so painful that you like, God, this can't be the way. God, this can't be the path, because it hurt. It hurt when you got to continue. You know, God keep giving you strength not to let go. God keep giving you strength not to give up. God keep giving you strength to hold on. God keep giving you strength to stay strong. And you just want to throw in the towel, but it's like every day you realize how much God favor you. You realize how much God is strengthening you to be a help to those around you. So something the Holy Spirit won't let you give up, you know. But if there's no pain, then there's no gain. In order to get something, we got to go through something. So be who God called you to be, even if it hurt, even if you're not getting the support, even if you got people that's trying to tear you down because you walking with boldness, you walking with authority, you walking with power and a sound mind. It's okay being alone, because when you're alone, then that's you strong, and you're not around those that you're not putting yourself around people that's just gonna rob you and take from you. You see what I'm saying? So it's all about seeing yourself better. You know what I'm saying? It's all about overcoming. It's all about standing up for who you are, standing up for those around you. Bro, some dudes are good from heart and get cheated by others, but the real man never sits and cry for long. He get up and fight back. You need that, bro. Get out of these things quickly, or you will only don't fall into it. Hey, Harmer, what you talking about? You talking to me? You telling me what I need, or what you saying? Some dudes are good at heart and get cheated by others, but the real man never sits and cry for long. He get up and fight back. You need that, bro. I need what? Get out of these things quickly, or you will only. What is you talking about? So you don't allow others to cause you to stumble or cause you to give up because it's painful, because it's hard, because you know what I'm saying, the going get tough. You don't allow um you don't allow your situation you don't allow your situation to get you down and to get you to forfeit your destiny. You know what I'm saying? When you can go at it alone, that makes you strong, because you know the Most High got your back. You know you're not by yourself. You know, you said I'm talking about people who are suffering. Oh, okay. Craft alone, he get up and fight back. Needs that, bro. You needs that, bro. Yeah, it's all about reach one, teach one, iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? Pain is real, emotions are real, feelings are real. And when you got a lot of people rejecting you, you got a lot of people turning you down, you ain't got enough people speaking life into you, then you got to encourage yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing about being a child of the Most High. It's like you're an open book. You know what I'm saying? You're an open book. It ain't the fact that you're trying to hide. It ain't the fact that you're trying to put on a facade, or you trying to be somebody you're not. You giving yourself away so you can help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? God will reveal what he won't reveal. You know? It ain't all about faking it till you making it, or, putting on a facade trying to be somebody you're not. It's about helping. It's about being yourself. It's about being authentic. It's about letting someone know they error, letting someone know where they wrong at. If somebody wronged you, don't act like they didn't wrong you. Call them out on it. You know what I mean? But do it with love. Do it with patience. Do it with obedience. So pain is real. But we don't want to allow our hearts to turn cold or become bitter because we feeling isolated, we feeling alone, we feeling as if we on our own. We're not giving God credit. We giving God credit, but we're not acknowledging that God is the reason for the season. You know, everything happens for a reason. You're at the right place at the right time. Either we going through a storm, or we're coming out of a storm, or we're in the middle of a storm. You don't hold on to old baggage. You don't go back to old vomit. Let the dead bury the dead and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep choosing you. Keep loving yourself. Keep helping yourself. Keep checking for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing what's necessary to keep that relationship. You got to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You got to know who you are and whose you are. You got to know that you are not to be played with. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to take you serious. People want to character assassinate you. You know what I'm saying? You got to know you better than that. You got to know where you come from, and you got to know where you're going. You got to know that you are an overcomer. You got to know you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Sovereign Union made life simple. Yes, sir. Sovereign Union, what's the greatest nation? You know, but yeah, yeah. But we we are powerful. We are powerful in Christ. You know what I'm saying? We powerful the way God created us. You know, but when we separate it, that makes us weak. But when we work together, not as a color, but as a nation, as a people, as a neighborhood, as a union, then we become strong. You know, say, bro, you should read books. I read books, bro. I do read. You should keep quiet. Put you on timeout for a minute for being disrespectful. Tell me I should read books. You should read books. You know, but misery loves company. You know what I mean? And it just be like that. It be like that when you have been set apart. When you are different. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. So we have to continue to stick together. We have to continue to help one another. You know what I mean? Because we live in a world where people don't know right from wrong. You know, people don't know right from wrong. They don't know if they're coming or if they're going. People do not know how to treat one another. People don't know how to love one another. In today's time that we live in. So it gets hard when you trying to do what's right. When you trying to walk that narrow path, it gets hard. Because you got a lot of distractions. You got a lot of people that's turning away, walking away, pulling away, and not supporting the cause, not supporting the movement of God, of Christ Jesus. So it becomes discouraging, you know. But we must keep going. We must keep moving. You know, we must keep walking the narrow path. You know, like I said, some people gonna support you, some people not. Some people just, some people just want to cause confusion. Some people just want to cause chaos. You know, everybody got a part to play. You know, everybody got a part to play. You got to play your part. You know, you got people sitting back watching. You got people looking at you from a distance, learning from you, studying you for the wrong reason, but not knowing that God sits high and look low, and God see everything, because as above, so below. As within, so without. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, people gonna be people. And we're in the spiritual world, you know. So people wanna shine with you, but they don't wanna support you. They don't wanna help you. They don't wanna support the cause. You know, we quick to tear each other down, but we don't want to build each other up. We quick to hate on the next person because um, it's easier to hate on somebody than to show love, than to support them. You know, we live in a world where people want things for free. You know, people want things for free, and that's just how it is. You know, but that's all right, because what don't break us, make us strong. So we got to be able to keep on stepping, keep on moving. We got to be able to see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? And you know, just because people are envious of you or people don't like you, people faking it with you, that's not gonna stop God from blessing you. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna stop God from showing up in your life. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those to support and those that do not. So be appreciative of those that do support you. You know what I mean? You know? But that's the world we live in, you know what I'm saying? We so surrounded by darkness and you know what I mean? It's like, people sit back and watch you, but they won't support you. They won't help you. You know what I'm saying? People can see that you're going down the wrong path, but they'll sit back and watch. They'll sit back and watch so they can point the finger and say, I told you so, or so they can have something to laugh at. That's what they do. That's what they do. But yeah, I didn't want to be on here too long, y'all. I'm just ranting. But all praise to the Most High. Y'all can catch this on the rebound. Go back and replay it. God bless you. Have a good day.